Are you always scrambling around in the morning? Are you one of those unaccountable cadets? Do you lose track of time? Forgetting things, disappointing your XO by not buffing in the morning?
Do you never have time to buff in the morning right after formation because you're always too busy doing homework that you should have done the night before?
Are you an epic failure cadet who has zero responsibility for his own room? Are you still forgetting to do the simple things you learned over swab summer? Do you enjoy having your room being search and rescued? Is it pleasing to come back to your room with baggable comments on the edge of getting a room in general?
Well, no more worries. The creators of Roomba bring you the Buffba, a robot that will buff your deck to maximum mirror shine, silver star guaranteed perfection.
Hey, fourth class dean here today, representing the new Buffba. If you and your roommate, scratch that. The whole company are too lazy to buff in the morning, then the Buffba is perfect for you. Just simply program the Buffba to hit every room in your company, and bam! Inspection-ready rooms with zero effort.
Fourth class Glenny here. The Buffba is extremely practical and anyone can use it, even you. The Buffba is a modified version of our very own Roomba. It comes with a buff pad, which is very, very soft, perfect for buffing your deck, and in turn, it's extremely durable. A company having 50 rooms being buffed each and every day, this buff pad right here will only need to be replaced every 6 months. That's right, a replacement only every 6 months.
No way.
How do you replace a buff pad, you may ask? Quick, easy, and simple. All you do is you take the buff pad off, get a new buff pad, push down firmly so it sticks to the Buffba, and boom, you're done. New buff pad installed. How is the Buffba powered and charged? I'll let fourth class dean come in and explain that to you.
Thank you, fourth class Lenny. Charging the Buffas is one word: simple. It's electrically powered and the battery runs for 10 hours without having to be recharged. The Buffba is charged using this power mat included in your purchase. You just simply plug it in, and then you simply place the Buffba on the mat like so, and in approximately 2 hours it has a full charge.
Well, now you may be asking your company officer to invest in a Buffba, and he or she may ask, why do we need a Buffba? There's 3 reasons why a Buffba is better than a regular buffer. Reason number 1, regular buffers can go out of control at any time. Reason number 2, regular buffers will malfunction and not even work at any given time.
What the?
Reason number 3, regular buffers are hazardous to other people's health. If you're having second thoughts on buying a Buffba, well, here are a couple testimonials from your fellow cadets.
Yeah, being in first class is great and all, but having the Buffba makes my life a lot easier. Not only do I get to miss formations, not only do I get to sleep in however long I want, and not only do I not have any homework because my manager, this literally makes me never have to put down this controller. It's perfect. The Buffba comes by my room around 8, I open my door, as soon as it's done, I just let it leave, and I'm back to playing my games in no time. Working on getting a chopper gunner right now, too.
Being a second class here at the Coast Guard Academy is pretty easy. Having a Buffba makes it even easier. When I was a fourth class cadet, the very first time I used the buffer went out of control, it wouldn't stop, I let go of it, and it flung me into the locker. It caused me to break my arm. I was in the cast for 6 weeks, but now that my company has the Buffba, I never have to worry about anything like that again.
Yeah, being in third class is finally nice that we have a carry-on. We still got to keep up on our studies. And because of those studies, I don't have time to buff in the morning. At least the fourth class can take my trash out, but who's going to buff my deck? Thank God for the Buffba.
Oh my gosh, I love the Buffba. It is so amazing. I never ever have to worry about buffing anymore. It is always a pain and hassle to get the buffer, if any are not being used that is, and then plug it in. Now that my company has a Buffba, I can go to breakfast, come back and do my homework, and I never have to worry about buffing anymore. And one time, Commander Davidson even wrote a comment on my whiteboard that said, "Great deck." How much does the Buffba cost, you may be asking yourself? Well, it's only 5 easy payments of $59.99.
If you want to buy Buffba, simply just call the number at the bottom of the screen, 1-800-BUY-BUFF. In your package with your order, you will get 1 Buffba and 5 Buff pads. But if you order right now, you will get 2 Buffbas and 10 Buffer pads. That'll last you 5 years.